Hello. Today, Willie and I are going to talk about rotation in Lorcana, and we are going to make some predictions on which cards will stay and which cards will disappear. Starting with this, what's your all-time favorite card if you have one?
Well, hi, first of all, and I'll probably go with the Elsa from chapter 1.
The Enchanted Elsa, you meant?
Yeah, of course, the enchanted one.
Yeah.
Mm. No, she's the card that helped me win, at least helped me win quite a lot and put me on the map from a tournament perspective. So I think we'll always have a special place in my heart.
Yeah, I see. As for me, I don't know. It's so difficult to say. I absolutely love the yellow Rapunzel, but it's more about the art, I think. So, well, let's see if we think they are coming back or not. These cards, and let's start with some songs that are very, very popular that so many people play. The Strengths of the Raging Fire, Let the Storm Rage On, and Zeus.
Yeah. So this is the triple songs that at the moment are played in Steel Song and in nearly every Steel decks. I think some of them can be reprinted, just not all three of them. And I think they can't leave the Let the Storm and the Strength, just leave Zeus. Because it's part of the kind of toxic gameplay that Steel Song has at the moment.
Oh yeah, like Smell Cindy turn 1, and then
Then you just can't play the game before turn 3 sometimes, or even turn 4. Toxic gameplay. So out of this, at least half of it has to go. So either the singers or the songs themselves.
Okay, so in your opinion, you want to see these cards gone?
And Zeus can stay for me. This is a very balanced card, and it does something well, but it's an incubable, so there is a cost.
Okay, so let's put it in our chart. So what about Let the Storm?
I wouldn't mind it staying if Small Cindy goes away.
So in my opinion, I don't know. It's true that Let the Storm region is somehow toxic. So probably it's better that it goes away. Even though I love the card, I personally would love it to stay probably. But it's true that it's just too strong to stay. And strengths, I think actually the strength is still kind of balanced because you need to have a lot of characters.
The problem with strength is that it's a snowball card. Basically, you can, if you're on the play and you the first character on the other side get Let the Storm into strength, the game is already done. We won't have anything to trade character wise. So
Yeah, I see what you mean. So actually, you just keep this because it's an inkable and you let go
it
everything.
has good limitations.
Yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean. Okay. So the next pack I wanted to talk about, I think it was the bounce pack, and it's also very interesting for so many players if it's gone or not.
This being there for so long and having been the default package for so long, I think it's a good thing it's not coming back now, and they are all in themselves very powerful cards.
So you don't want them to come back. I mean, like here I have Madame Beam Fox, and I love this card. I love her, but yeah, I don't really know if the bounce package is coming back. I absolutely want it to come back because I love the mechanics. But
the mechanic is very interesting, but the cards in themselves, I mean, Snake is probably the most fair of them all.
Who is the fairest of them all?
And it's the card that is not even played anymore in most decks. So it means that power level wise, it has lost its spot. I could see them reprinting Crab or Fox, but not the whole package.
Yeah, I agree with you on Crab because it's not exactly, it's not even a bounce card. It is a card that is very useful with this bounce mechanics, but it's not exactly the bounce card. So I think that crab can be.
I think they have to reprint one of those two or give us something that does about the same, just because Daisy stays in the format, but we lose about every single solution before turn 4, I think. Fox, Brawl, all these cards are leaving the format. So
Which one would you keep?
I think if we leave Fox and Crab, it's too powerful. So I'll probably just keep Crab.
And the rest can go. So yeah, I think that Fox will not be reprinted, and Snake probably neither. The crab, I think he will be reprinted. What about the rabbit?
He can go as well.
He can go as well. Yeah, I think that rabbit can go as well, because actually we now have Genie, and Genie basically does the same thing more or less. So yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it's not exactly the same. We have as well Finders Keepers that stays. So the
Rabbit can basically go. It's not a problem with me, and it will not be a problem with most players, I think. But Goat, I don't know. I would love him to stay, even though I think he will not stay.
What we have to see is that all these cards, being from the first 4 sets, some of them are very much unbalanced, and they do something a bit too powerful, and they limit the design possibilities around them. There are quite a few cards that I think need to leave. They need to go into Infinity, and Infinity is where we will do broken things, and we will be happy to do broken things. But for Standard and for Core, it needs to stay, I think, a bit more fair than where we are right now. And since we'll have another year to add more cards, I think it's good if we slow a tiny bit down the with rotation.
All right. So, well, for now, we have Crab. That is absolutely fine to stay. And our next guy in the list is Prince John. And I think it's the card that still so many people hate it, because it's a discard card.
Yeah, this card has always been hated in Lorcana. And
do you hate this card too?
You hate it if it's on the other side. You love it if it's on your side, because it brings you way too much value. But the card has to go in itself, because it's an unfair card that does something with very little interaction possible.
Actually, my take is that I don't care about this card. I think I'm one of the rare people in Lorcana who don't care about this card. I don't like playing this card. It's just not the mechanics that I appreciate. And while playing against it, I can't even say that I'm pissed at something, because overall, to me, like, all decks that exist, they exist for a reason. It is just like this. I'm not inventing my Owen rules of the game, because like, you will always find somebody who will hate your deck, whatever deck you play. Like, literally yesterday, I heard a story about a person who was told that the red-blue items is a fair deck, not like this card or something. It was during the last champs sets, and this person hates blue-red, just in all forms. And the guy was like, I'm not playing this card, I'm playing a very fair deck, so the red blue items. And he was like.
But I think Prince John, even without the discard fact, it's just that Prince John brings too much to the table. And if it gets, the problem with it getting reprinted is that even if you reprint it, there's Sudden Chill that goes away, Hypnotize that goes away, and there's the Ursula as well.
Yeah, if they are not reprinted, of course. But
I think the discard Ursula needs to stay, but to stay in the format, because she is a necessary evil, an OP card against Song, but it's just a 1/3 against everything else. And if Songs becomes too powerful, you just go back to this card and say, okay, well, I'll play this and I'll get rid of your songs. But if you play a 60 character deck list, you don't care about a 1/3 for 2.
Okay, yeah, I agree with you on the fact that Ursula probably needs to be reprinted as the mechanism, as a tool to combat some overpowered songs, because we don't know what songs they will like make in the future, but they can also suddenly be too powerful, and you definitely need something to deal with them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree with you that this card needs to be reprinted, the discard Ursula. So, and probably she will be. And talking about Prince John, it's an annoying guy. I don't like him personally.
I mean, he can, like I said, to me, he has to leave just because it's very much an uninterruptible win condition.
But you played him. Do you love him?
Not much. I mean,
Not much.
no. Yeah, he's a good card and that's good. But to me, from a competitive point of view, I don't think he has to stay in core.
Okay. All right. So sudden chill.
Yeah, it can go as well. I mean, if you get out Prince John, you get everything else.
Okay, no problem with me for this. Like all green cards, I can't say that I'm a green player, so I definitely don't care if they go, they go. Okay, so we don't talk about Bruno.
Yeah, so we don't talk about Bruno, I think, can stay. It's one of the cards that helps green. Even if, yes, there's the discard at random part, but it's okay just to bounce that. It's okay for 5. So
no, I don't know. I didn't even put it on the list for some reason, but I really don't like it. If you're playing a big shark or if you're playing a big Cindy, you don't want it to be just like bye bye. You put effort into this, like the Cindy. You play the little Cindy, then you play the big Cindy, and then it's all gone. So
it's exactly the same as being be prepared. It's just that this card has a randomness effect that sometimes will screw you away. But I mean, green has not much really to handle other cards at the moment otherwise. So
green is not the color that you play if you want removals. If you want removals, you just play steel or red. Green is not about
green
that.
is the card for bounce.
Yeah, that's
but
true.
We have leather that's just got printed, but then for everything else is leaving.
I don't know. I'm not sure that Bruno is getting reprinted. I think it's not.
No, I'm okay with it not being reprinted. Just get out everything from discard, so everyone is happy, and we just leave the discarders, the Ursula that discards songs. I think this one is necessary. Yeah, we just leave this card. At least
I'm never coming back. The past is in the past.
I think there's just leather that can stay, which is staying, and then the rest can just go. I'm okay
Let
with
it go. Let
Yeah.
it go.
Because
what about singing Ursula? The 2-3 Ursula.
I think part of me thinks that she has to go as well, just because you always have to have her behind your head once you design three or less costed songs.
Yeah.
And for some cards, I think for some of the songs, it's the same thing. It limits design perspective from being able to print cards that cost 3 or less. Like I said, Diablo, it will be either Diablo or Sing Ursula that probably stays. I think one of the two can stay.
Okay, so Diablo, yeah, I think.
Yeah, I think he can stay, actually.
Diablo, he can stay, really?
Yeah, there's a reason
so many people would disagree with you completely. Like this guy, I think it's like the most hated card in Lorcana.
He is losing his shift 1.
Yeah.
And his only shift 1 that stays is purple, which makes the card
green purple, like
green purple card.
Bicolored card that is like technically green, but bicolored.
If it's OP only in a deck that has to be these 2 colors, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, especially considering that you play the deck.
I mean, even if I don't play the deck, it's just that it has to be in green purple. So as long as they don't print a Diablo in another color that is 1 cost, I mean, to me, I'm okay.
No, not reprinted. I don't like it, so I put a cross, but I put a tick for you because you
Yeah,
think
I
it's
think
okay.
it can be reprinted.
Okay. I think there will be some new cards people will complain about. And I think that it's also time to change this like ultimate hated card. How far I'll go and this blue rat package. What do you think of it?
It's a good card, but it does something that's powerful but not OP, so I'm okay with it.
I love it. I love it. I think it's pretty, and the foil version, the promo, is also so pretty, and the effect is so cool. I mean, you ink and you draw at the same times. It fits into different archetypes.
Yeah, I'm okay with it for saying as well. It's an inkable, so there's a price to pay this card.
Yeah, it's an inkable, even though at least it costs 4, so you can easily play it, not like be prep that is an inkable. So yeah, let's say that we like the card. And then we have Gramma Tala that usually goes
Yeah,
with
but
it.
she can go.
She can go.
Yeah.
I think she's not like overpowerful or like too strong. Actually, I would say that she can stay.
I think she's one of the reasons that Blue Red was so OP for a long time.
Yeah, because they were both of them. I mean, Gramma plus Flavisham, indeed, it was very strong. But if we just have Gramma, I can't say
it's just because she stalls the board. She replaces herself and she's overstated for what she does. Usually it goes into Maui and then it gets worse from there. So I think
it
she
gets
can.
worse from there. Yeah, I hear somebody traumatized by Red Blue.
I think she's
Yeah.
part of the glue that holds the deck a bit too much together with
Okay.
vision and things like this.
Okay. Well, I don't know. To me, she can stay. A Pirate's Life. That's a curious card, and I think just like by itself is not actually that powerful. But if we talk about Maui and the synergy, it becomes really interesting to play.
Especially with the shark, yeah.
Yeah, the Maui shark. I mean.
To me, the card can go or stay, does something okay, and there's no. It won't change anything if it stays or if it goes.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Actually, we never know. We don't know what the future holds for us. So if there are any cards that can make that can create bigger synergy with this one, it's a thing together. So potentially it can be like not broken probably, but very powerful.
I'm okay with it going just because it helps them reprint some other kind of burnt cards or print a new kind of burnt cards with the new design perspective. And to me, this is okay, both sides.
Okay, so the next guy is Tamatoa.
Yeah.
There's the big Tamatoa that also some people think that this card is way too powerful. What's your take?
Tamatoa without dime is just a big beast for 8 that does. Yeah, it does some value, but it's slow and you can
Yeah,
still
like
target it. I mean,
such one, it was unplayable.
yeah.
Like it wasn't playable because it was too slow.
Set 1, there was not a critical mass of items. So that's
Yeah,
part
yeah.
of the problem. We need a critical mass of items for these kinds of cards to work. For me, this card, like I said, can stay as long as Lucky Dime goes away. Lucky Dime is more the problem card than Tamatoa.
Well, I think Lucky Dime, the point is that you can actually easily get rid of him, but you need to keep some tech cards. Most colors have something to deal with objects.
Yeah, the problem is that usually you can get Tamatoa and Lucky Dime on the same term. So there was no point of action where you can interact.
I see what you mean, because blue has big ramp potential and you can go to 17 ink and more. Okay.
And play in one turn. So I think Lucky Dam is the card that can stay in Infinity, and we just Tamatoa. If it gets reprinted or not, to me, I'm okay with either side.
I'd like to say hello to Fabian Bonfante. It's a French player who played 3 lucky dimes at some point of the game. I think it was in Bologna. And he got qualified for the European Championship. And he said that it was the best decision of his Lorcana life to play 3 lucky dimes.
Yeah, because the card is OP in a way. It's what does not need to be reprinted is cards that are very hard to interact with. Lucky Dime is extremely hard to interact with. Prince John is very hard to interact with.
Yeah, and so Tamatoa, can he stay?
Yeah, he can stay. There's no problem. You need the right items. You need the right mass of items. And since Workshop and Fishbone Quill are going as well, he loses basically everything. And Popsicle as well is going. So basically, item in itself is deck that is dead at the moment.
Yeah.
And it would need way too much reprints to. I think Tamatoa won't be reprinted just because there's way too many cards that.
So you think he can stay, but he will not be reprinted?
Yeah.
Okay. What about Let It Go?
I don't think this will be.
The beautiful Enchanted.
I think it won't be reprinted right now. I mean, just got into the unknown as a Blurple card, which I think would just replace this card. It's not a one-for-one replacement, but I think it's the preparation of saying, okay, we are not giving you Let It Go back. It wasn't even played this much, so I'm okay with it. And we just got into the unknown instead.
Okay, yeah, I think I completely agree with you. I don't think it will be reprinted, even though it was a pleasure earning it for the top 64. It was so shiny and beautiful. Anyway, I sold it because I needed money, but it was cool. And we have some other cards in the same package, let's say so. Like we have McDuckManor, that has also been a pain for so many players because it's so difficult to remove sometimes. 9 willpower, it's just like a lot.
Yeah, it's a simple card, but I think it can go as well. It's a simple card, but has a bit too much. It's a bit too hard to interact with just because the 9 is.
It's enormous. Yeah. So in Maurice Workshop, I think this card has potential, and I actually think it will stay.
Yeah, I think it won't.
You think it won't? Okay.
Yeah, it's just too toxic. It's the same thing. They can't. It limits the items they can print. Either they won't print too many good items because of this, or they can't. And if it's out, they can at least print other items, and especially one-cost items.
I don't know. I think that still the object decks need some draw engines, and that's one of the last that is left. So that's why I think that probably it will stay. And also, it's uninkable, and when you put too many of them in your deck, it's like you can break.
We have to think that Belle is staying, and the duck is staying as well. The 4/4 duck and Scrooge, and it will either be trash or it will be OP if we leave it. There's no in between.
All right. So what about big Sisu and small Sisu? I adore the big one.
She does a bit too much.
She's an inkable, right?
Yeah, but even as an inkable, with Coil staying and being able to quest for free afterwards, being a 5/4, I mean, she does everything well. And she can be shifted on, which is as well a problem.
Yeah, she does everything well. She can stay. All right, yeah, I see your point. I see that you don't want.
I mean, basically, blue-red. One of the reasons it's so OP is because they have big Sisu that.
And you cannot play Pete. You cannot play Pete. I mean, you can.
Yeah, it plays around Pete as well. Yeah, just solves a bit too many problems at once.
Okay. And can small Sisu stay, or should be gone with the big one?
I mean, she's okay to stay. She's an inkable. She's just. I'm okay with her to stay, but the combination of both, I mean, I think is too much.
Yeah. Do you think she will stay?
No, I don't think she'll stay. I think
I don't think
the
either. I
two
don't
cards will
know.
just leave the and
So what about Moe and Madame Medusa? Well,
Maui, I
All
think, has to leave. It's one of the most OP cards in red from the first set, and especially if it comes back in a new set, which will be a little bit less powered, Maui will again take the set by storm.
okay.
And Medusa can stay. I mean, she's okay statted. She does something that's unique in a way for Lorcana, so I'm okay.
Okay, I don't know. I'm okay with them both to stay, but I don't think that Moe will stay. I think he will not. The next card on our list is something that some people hate a lot too, and it's Be Prepared, and it's also the name of our team.
Yeah,
And
I don't think he will be staying.
why? No.
It's OP. It's something that is very much uninteractable, and it would be even worse if they reprint this and do not print something to get rid of it.
Peach, like there is Peach, there is this card Ursula, and also it's an
Yeah, but this
inkable.
card Ursula is going away at the moment. We would like to make it to have it reprinted, but at the moment she's not. So yeah, there's Pete. So it will be either we play red or we play steel. I mean, this does not seem like a good standard for me. And Be Prepared, I think, needs to go to leave some spots for other type of Be Prepared cards.
Other type of mass removals, you mean?
Yeah, but
I don't know. Actually, it's difficult for me to say because I don't even think that it's so OP. But it's true that it impeaches some other decks, some character-based decks to exist. Let's say so. Like, for example, Ruby Steel could probably be a playable deck, but no, and like also like blue yellow, it could be somehow playable, but there is be prep, and it's the ultimate answer to so many characters deck.
and
So,
the fact that blue red keeps all their ramp for the rotation since Tipo and Sail are staying.
yeah, they
I
are.
mean, you would have the basis for basically an OP blue red deck just from the beginning. And it
Oh
would be
yeah,
even worse if you leave Maui in.
yeah. I'd love be prepared to stay, but I think it will be gone.
Yeah,
And
no, no,
in your case, you wanted to stay?
no.
No,
Clearly
no
not.
way,
It's
no way.
part of the songs from the first set that should have never been printed as is.
Okay. No, I absolutely love the card. I played it. I love playing it. And I think I was the person who proposed this name for the team. So yeah, because it's also like it's Lorcana related, but also the Disney song itself is iconic,
Yeah.
and it's easy. Yeah, like okay, so we also have Flynn. I don't know. I can't say that I care a lot. I mean, he's good. He can stay. I don't have any particular bonds with this card. It's fine. It's a
I
two
mean,
drop.
since Sisu is going as well, Flynn can stay or not. It's okay. It was a powerful combo, especially with Sisu, but since
Yeah, yeah, but it's just like it's
yeah, the
just
Flynn
okay.
Sisu being gone, I'm okay with it.
I can't say that we really like wanted to stay, but I think probably it will be reprinted. Probably not. I
I
really
don't
don't
think
know.
so.
You don't think that it will be
No.
reprinted? Okay, I don't know actually. I don't have any particular opinion on this. So yeah, let's say it will not be reprinted. So yeah, and then we have Queen's Castle, another card that at some point was very popular in red purple decks. So
Yeah, we haven't gotten a new location for quite a while, so it looks like locations are not in the favor of being in the new core rotation. So I would say it's not being reprinted.
okay, Yeah, I don't have a take on this, so I'll just follow yours. I
Yeah.
love the card, but it's like I think it will not be reprinted. Okay, so then we have the package of Magic Broom and Chernabox followers and all this stuff.
Yeah. The famous purple one drops.
Yeah,
I think they won't be reprinted. They're just a bit too OP for what they do. Being a one drop that recycles themselves after having quested once is a bit
too
too
powerful.
powerful. Yeah.
Too powerful.
And
Yeah.
I think they're already preparing for replacements for this with the new Palace. The Palace Guard and even the new the Diablo that came in set 5 or 6.
So you think that these cards will be
Yeah, they
gone,
won't be
like
reprinted. They can
both
just stay
brooms?
in Infinite.
Okay, yeah, I kind of agree with you. I love the cards, but I think they are not going to be reprinted too. Okay, and we also have Brawl, the famous removal for Diablo also.
I think this one's okay, and it's probably necessary because Daisy and Lady stays. I think it's an okay card, and it's necessary for the core for the core decks to have access to cards like this.
Yeah, I think it's actually it's not OP itself, just it can have very good synergies with cards like Sapphire Coil.
Yeah,
So probably it can stay,
yeah,
and
yeah.
probably it will stay because it's really not something OP, and it's a bit like the Ursula, the green Ursula. Somehow you need the cards to manage some characters on the board. So yeah, let's say it will
I'm
stay.
okay with it staying. I think it needs to stay.
Okay, all right. Then we have the other like iconic card, let's say so, of the first
The
set.
friends.
The friends on the other side, yeah, it's just so powerful, and because you sing it and you can draw two more cards without actually spending any real inks. So,
Yeah, I think it can stay actually,
mm,
but I'm not sure. It's one of these quiet OP cards that I don't know if it's part of the core of purple or this is one of them where I'm the most unsure. It's strong, very strong,
it's very strong and it's a common
and
card, yeah.
but I mean I think I'm okay with it staying because it's yes, it's strong, but it's not OP strong. I don't know. I'm okay with it staying. And
I'd
I
love
think,
it to stay, but I don't think it will because I think it's too powerful.
yeah, I think might even be one of the epics of the sets.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, in this, like, yeah, here you're right that it could be. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think I love the card, but I think it probably is not staying. So you think it will?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I think it will be gone. Okay. So yeah, we've discussed the purple package, I think, and the next card on the list is Robin Hood. So
Yeah, I don't think he'll be staying. Just because we lose as well the shift line, which is the 2-2 for 1. I think he'll just leave, and I'm okay with it. He did it.
okay.
He did his time.
Yeah, probably. It's a good card. It's a very powerful card. Although I don't like the small Robin. I think it's just like 2-2 for 1 that does nothing. And I know that many players I like they agree.
Shift is way too powerful to not play the
Yeah,
small one.
the shift is amazing. But yeah, I think like it's going away and that's all. Then we have grab your sword. So like small be prepared for still. Will it
Yeah,
be staying or not?
I don't think it will stay. I think they need to print something different for mass removal, and not sure grab your sword is the right solution right now.
I think it can stay actually. I think probably they will reprint it because it's not overpowered because it's 5 and also it's an inkable, so you can easily brick with this card. I can't even say that like now in current meta it's very very playable. Like some people add this to counter aggro decks, but it's only good for that.
It's because it's not very much playable right now that I think it won't be reprinted. Like it's a card that did this time early on, but now they need to print something else that is a bit more efficient, I think.
Okay, I think probably it will stay. I don't know. I don't care if it's being reprinted or not, but I think it will stay and you think it will not. Okay. So then we have another like iconic card, and I'm sure that so many people are asking themselves, will it stay or not? Will it stay or not? And it's Ariel, the singer Ariel. Like I love
Yeah.
her. And it's so sad that there are no enchanted versions of her. Like she could be iconic or epic or whatever because she is, and the power is so great. Like, and she's played in all still song decks.
Yeah, I think she has to go. She
No.
she's way too OP. She's part of the reasons why we can't have good songs. She finds song is inkable, has good stats, and sings 5. She has nothing bad, and I think she has to go. It will leave us. It will open for more design space.
Okay, I love her, but I think unfortunately I agree with you. Okay, and the next one, like we have just discussed this one, and then the next one is Rapunzel.
Yeah, which has to
It,
go as well.
no,
Yeah,
no way, no way, no way.
yeah,
You have just gotten rid of Ariel.
yeah.
No way, you're not taking Rapunzel. No.
She's a problem as well for. Um, Basically, yellow has to reinvent itself in a way because the at the moment yellow only exists through Ariel and Rapunzel, and for the rest it's Daisy and Lady. So it's basically either you play aggro with Daisy and Lady and Piglet, or you play songs.
No,
But Rapunzel,
no, we keep Rapunzel, that's all.
the problem is that she's way too overstated for what she does. She's inkable, 1/5, quest for 2, and can draw up to 3 cards. I mean,
Listen, I like I struggled to get her right, like during the challenges and stuff. Even the non-foil version, like you needed 20 points, right? People
yeah,
played
sure,
to
but
get her.
it's the fact is that at 1/4 she would probably have been okay, but at 1/5 she's just a bit too pushed, in my opinion, to stay as is. And with rotation coming, if you reprint her, there will be less solutions to get rid of her and less solutions to, even turn around this character. And
I
I'm not
still have
sure that
hope.
she's good for the game as well
I
right now.
still have hope. I still have hope. I will put that she will be reprinted, even if she's not. I don't know. We don't know. So I just still hope that she will be reprinted. But I mean, like, at least one, at least Ariel or Rapunzel, they need to reprint one of them, maybe not both. I know that not both, but like,
Both of them causes problems for the future.
everything causes problems at some point, right? You cannot, like, delete all the cards.
I agree with this. It's just that at the moment, yellow is very much, I think, lost in a way, and we have to wait where they are bringing yellow for the future. And I know that yellow at the moment is very few cards are very good, and yellow is underwhelming at best most of the time. But it's I'm not sure that leaving Rapunzel in is the right way to do it.
Okay. Okay, so the next one is this Tekka, the burning one. Bad stats. bad everything. Well, it's just a joke. The next one is Mr. Smee, and it's again a very important card for most
Yeah,
players.
and probably has to leave as well.
The best two drop in the game, I think we can
Yeah,
call him this. And yes, I don't know. I think he will not be reprinted, unfortunately. Amazing synergy with Rapunzel. I mean, even if you don't have your like chunky characters with 4 or 5 willpower, you can also use Rapunzel on Mr. Smee and draw 1 or 2 cards, which is also great. But yes, I love the card, but I think it will not be reprinted because
yeah,
it's
it
just strong.
causes too much problems. It's the same thing.
It's just very strong. It's
Yeah,
very strong, and like it's well, like it's the power of steel. Like this great drop. I know that so many steel players that are used to playing steel when they play other colors, they say like how bad the 2 drops are actually. Where is my Calhoun? Where is my Smee?
yeah.
What do you mean? I just play 2 2 for 2. I just play vanilla 2 3 for 2. No, I want power. So no, I think he will not be reprinted, but he's great. So yep. Let the Storm Rejoin. We have already spoken about this card, and it's like an MVP card in Still Song. So yeah, I think it will not be reprinted because it's too powerful. Then we have Piglet, and that's like a very important card for aggro decks.
Yeah, and it can be reprinted. It's okay. It's strong, but especially it's strong if you go turn one Daisy, turn two Piglet, and three Lady and something. But I'm okay. I mean, it's not overstated. Yes, it's laws for free, but it's very much conditional to do this. So I'm okay with
Yeah,
it being reprinted.
yeah, but it's very easy for aggro decks to fulfill this condition. It's a card, a special card for Frank Custon because he won his
Yeah,
Lil challenge. I think also thanks to this card.
but it's okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I somehow think it will not be reprinted, but it's a nice card. But I don't think that they will reprint this. Do you think they will?
Yeah, they can. To me,
They
they can.
can. Okay. Then we have this small Cinderella, and this one it had incredibly great synergies with still songs,
Yeah, and this
and
one has to go.
it probably will be gone because of
Yeah.
this. Even though I love it, I love playing it, but I think it will not be reprinted.
Yeah, this card led to some of the most toxic boards possible and to some of the least interesting games of Lorcana that I've ever played.
Okay, yeah, I know that as a Blurple player, I don't think that you have any particular love for Still Song and its
Um,
cards.
in any decks, I mean, if you don't play blue-red, basically you get small Cinderella on turn one and you're on the draw. If they have the perfect outs of going turn two Smee and they just let the storm your one drop into Ariel, there was no game there. You haven't played.
Yeah, yeah, I see what you mean. Then we have Beast, the tragic hero.
Yeah, this one I'm
It's a
okay.
good
I think it
card,
will
and
be
I think
reprinted.
probably, yeah, I also think it will be reprinted because it's strong, but it's not overpowered, and it's just like
There
it's a
are
good
some good
skill card.
solutions to
So
deal with
yeah,
it.
probably it will stay like with Tinkerbell that we know that is
Yeah,
staying the big thing.
yeah, I'm okay. This one I
Okay,
think it will be reprinted just because it's a fair card overall, and we have the right solutions already.
yeah, I agree with you. Then we have your favorite card, so the big Elsa, the Enchanted Elsa.
Yeah,
Will she stay or be gone?
I
That's a
think
big
she will
question.
stay. She's not OP. She's part of Lorcana in a way. I mean, her Enchanted is one of the most famous ones and things like this. And
So you cannot just get rid of her, you mean?
yeah, maybe, but it's. I think she's more than okay to stay.
She's not overpowered, but I don't know. She's just She's cool, but I'm not sure they will be reprinting it.
But there are, yeah, there can be. I mean, they can look for some other cards, other legendary to reprint in purple, but I don't think there's too many other purple legendary that you can really reprint. That's why as well.
No, she's definitely iconic, and maybe you can make even more arts with her. But I'm not sure she will stay.
Yeah, I'm okay with your opinion, and but for me, I think she'll stay. We got
Okay.
the epic version of the old Elsa from set one as well, which could lead to this being just staying
Yeah,
as is.
I see what you mean. I think she will probably not be reprinted, but let's keep it this way. Then we have another card that is very good in Blurple, and it's this blue Hades.
Yeah,
So will he be reprinted or not?
I think so. Yes,
Mm, there is Into the Unknown. He's basically like a Let It Go if it was a character. Um, yeah, probably he can stay. He's uninkable and he's not OP because of this
and
also.
there aren't really any other good blue legendary cards as well to reprint.
Okay, so yeah, all right, let's keep him. But he's cool. I love this guy too. He's just like
And
it leaves a big
Hades is the
body.
bad guy as well from the next cycle. So
Yeah, that's true.
so
First is
reprinting
bad.
his legendary version, I think, is logical as well.
Yeah, it indeed it's very logical. We also have this purple Belle, accomplished mystic.
Yeah,
And unfortunately, I think I'm just not managing this card well because she's very powerful, but personally, I don't know. I probably don't manage to play her at the good moment. So I don't know. I
she
she's
can
nice.
stay.
She
Yeah,
can stay, but
she does something that is not unique anymore. To it was pretty unique for a while, but now they have red purple that does about the same. And I think for this reason, she probably will not be reprinted because it's a red purple thing now.
okay. So you think she can stay, but she will not
Yeah.
stay. Well, I think she probably will stay. Actually, I don't know why, because I cannot play her. Like, I mean, I can, but I'm not very good at playing her. And, like, I see very well a world where they reprint something that is good for many people, but not for me. I don't know if you see what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, Rapunzel is not reprinted, but this one, yes. Like, Angelica learned how to play her now. So, I don't know. I can't even say I want her to be reprinted, but maybe she will be.
It would depend of the bodies we have with it. I mean, it's a very conditional card,
Yeah.
and it depends a lot on if control is over the top or not. If there's still a lot of aggro decks and things like this, so it's a very conditional card. And if it's reprinted, good, but I'm not sure it's necessary.
Yeah. And the playmat is beautiful.
Yeah, this okay.
The playmat is beautiful. Okay. All right. I think we have discussed pretty much everything. So, yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know if they announced it like this weekend or maybe a bit later. Well, we'll see. And the last thing probably I want to talk about today. Well, last two things. The financial advice. Like, if you think that a card will be gone, for example, let's say Ariel, like if we think it's gone, is it better to keep her? Is it better to sell everything?
Um, Depends on if you see in the long run or not, because basically what we have to think about is that boxes from the old sets will be less and less open over time. This is already the case for set 2, 3, and 4. Set 1 is a bit particular on this, but all these old cards will become rarer and rarer as long as they
Mm-hmm.
are not reprinted. because people will keep it, people will need their play sets if they want to play in Infinite. If you do not plan to play Infinite at all ever, selling them right now is okay, because in theory, if they are reprinted, they will lose, they won't be costing much as well, because it will add a lot of them on the market. And yeah, I'm not personally a person that will sell these cards, because with experience, these older cards usually in the long run will rise up in prices at one point. But if you think that cards are not coming back and that are worth a pretty penny right now, like strength or things like this, selling them right now if you don't plan to play them could be a good choice.
But like Ariel or Rapunzel, well, personally, I think I would not be selling Rapunzels, even if we think it's not coming back, for example. Like, imagine they will announce their decision and you see that it is not coming back. I would not be selling her because she's also a princess. It's a Disney character, quite a popular one. So it might like take values. So
I mean,
I
you
think,
either have to sell it before they announce everything,
yeah, of course, you
or do not
if you
sell it in, or do not sell into the crash.
yeah, of course. When the prices are low, do not sell anything. It's like basic rule, not only for Lorcana, but for all financial stuff. Like you buy when it's low, you don't sell when it's low.
Yeah.
And talking about buying, I don't know, like maybe it's even a good decision to buy some cards that will not be reprinted if somebody is selling them for low prices. What
Depends
is
in if
actually
you check on
happening?
the long run or not. It's always
Yeah.
this. Do you think in 1, 2, or 3 years these cards will creep up in prices because they are played in Infinity? Will Infinity take on as well? Because
In Magic, it's popular. Somebody told me this. I don't
yeah,
know.
uh,
But in Hearthstone, for example, it was like pretty much that format.
yeah, but in Magic it's really popular. But we'll have to wait how they handle Infinity to see if price will go back up or not. Because if cards are played in Infinity and have not been reprinted, these cards will rise back up in price.
It will skyrocket, yeah. It will just
But
explode the
it
price.
depends a whole lot on how Infinity is handled by Lorcana, by
Ravensburger, yeah.
Ravensburger. Yeah,
As far as I know, the first thing that will be played in Infinity is the tournament where you will be able to win the a whole new world card, the
yeah,
non-foil version. So
yeah,
there is already a tournament, like
yeah. In
a
December.
series of tournaments announced. Well, yeah, for this format. So yeah, we'll see. Okay, and the last one, last but not least, it's about worlds and like no analytics, just who do you want to win and which decks do you want to win?
Um, I mean, I'll probably want the French to win, which is Itsu, Eli, and Q. Yeah, I'm hoping for these three. As for the decks, I'm hoping for some kind of exotic deck to win. From some kind of exotic lineup, because the lineup that everyone thought about is basically the same decks that we play already day on and day in for tournaments. So I'm hoping for that Conquest will bring a bit more exotic stuff out.
Yeah, so this triple constructed, you want to see some exotic decks win,
Yeah.
like not the classic decks. Okay, well, I don't even know because I know quite a bit of players who are participating. But yeah, I agree with you that Q is a nice guy. I would be happy to see him win. And but I also like some Americans guys, like Americans. Zach Bivens is
Mm.
it's such a sweet person, and yeah, Frank Costin. I think it would be iconic for him to win. He's such a great player, a very stable one. But I don't know if he has enough of this like Disney magic, let's say so, because he's very, very into logics and math.
And he trains on a lot of games as well. So um, having played with and having trained with some of the world's players, it took dedication and a lot of it to be able to prepare for this tournament.
Yeah, yeah. For those who don't know, Willie helped some French players to prepare for their worlds.
Yeah.
So yeah, he was like an invited expert. I don't know what we call this kind of stuff. So
Yeah, this is just a group of people that have been invited to help build the decks, build the lineups, and train with them to be able to understand the format better, to be able to provide information and data and opinions on how they should play and how they should build their decks.
yeah, I don't know. Even to me, it's very difficult to just give a name like this one will be the champion because I don't know. I spoke to so many of them. I cannot like it's difficult for me to privilege one over another. They are all cool and like yeah, so I cannot name a champion.
Yeah, I'm just hoping for I don't know, probably 2 to 3 Europeans
Yeah, I still
in
think
the
like
top.
yeah, as a European, I think I would still prefer a European to win.
In
I
the
would say
United
that
States.
the overall level, like if you
Yeah,
take the 2,000 people who play, I would say that the level is higher in Europe. But
yeah,
maybe if we only take the top 64 or the top 8, maybe the level is higher in America.
yeah. It's very the median level in America is lower, but the best players are the best player for reasons.
Yeah, and here we really see the best players. Yeah, okay, we'll see. So I don't know, just give me a name, a random name of a winner, just to so that we can watch this later in
Yeah,
2 days.
I'll probably go with Itsu then.
Okay, so Hitsu,
Yeah,
their team. Okay, so he can be the the first world Lorcana champion. I don't know. I will give Zach Bivens just like this. Zach Bivens. Okay. Okay, so thank you for this discussion,
yeah,
and
no
I
problem.
think that's all. Thank you for watching.